Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, today's video, we got the Leafs, we got the Habs. I cannot wait for this series. And no, I'm not even a Leaf or a Habs fan. I'm a Bruins fan, which makes it even better to watch because, well, I don't like Toronto. I don't like Montreal. If I had to choose one to win, Montreal. Like, come on, guys. I just do not like Toronto. I don't like Montreal. But I like Montreal more than Toronto if you're going to compare the two. But this is going to be one hell of a series. And I'm going to give you my predictions later on. But the last time these two teams played was 1979, 42 years ago. I was not even alive at that time. And heck, even if you minus 20 or 22, I wasn't even alive anyways. But let's get right into this Leafs Habs. Game 1 is Thursday, May 20th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific in Toronto. Game 2 is Saturday, May 22nd, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific in Toronto. Game 3, Monday, May 24th, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific in Montreal. Game 4, Tuesday, May 25th, no time in Montreal. So, those two games are back-to-back. Game 5, if necessary, Thursday, May 27th, TBD in Toronto. Game 6, if necessary, Saturday, May 29th, TBD in Montreal. And then Game 7, if necessary, Monday, May 31st, TBD in Toronto. So let's look at the tail of the tape between the two. Toronto is 7-2-1 against the Habs this year. Habs are 3-6-1 against the Leafs. Leafs got 15 points. Habs got 7. Goals for 34-25. Goals against 25-34. And then the leading scorers, Austin Matthews, 7 goals, 7 assists, which is actually pretty shocking to me, and 14 points. I thought he'd have more goals than assists just because it's Austin Matthews. He lead the league in goals this year. And then Jeff Petrie for the leading scorer. I would not expect that. 0 goals, 10 assists, 10 points. Let's look at the Leafs. They finished first in the North Division with a record of 35-14-7. Goals per game, 3.32, which is 6th in the league. Goals against, 2.64, which is tied for 7th. A power play of 20%, which is 16th. I mean, you look at the Toronto team, Tavares, Matthews, Marner, Nylander. I mean, how are you 16th in the league? I know Toronto struggled on their power play this year, but, I mean, Toronto's got to get a better power play. Like, I don't know, like, try a new setup or something. Penalty kill 78.5%, which is tied for 23rd. Not really shocking, to be honest. Then let's look at Montreal, which is 4th in the North with a record of 24-21-11. A lot of overtime and shootout losses. Goals per game, 2.82, which is 17th in the league. Goals against, which is 2.95, which is 18th. Power play, which is 19.2%, which is tied for 18th. And a penalty kill of 78.5%, which is 22nd in the league. So, who do I have winning? I got to go with Toronto in 5. I think Toronto could get her done, like, not easily. Like I've said it to my friends, I've said it to everyone. These games are going to be close. But I think Toronto's going to win the close games, and I think Montreal could sneak one in. Now, last year, I guess August of 2020, when the playoffs started, I predicted Pittsburgh in 3. And Montreal won that series in 5, I think, or 4. So, I don't know. I don't have faith. I don't believe in Montreal. I don't. The only way I could see Montreal winning is if Carey Price carries the team, but he's coming off injury. He played in the AHL game. He allowed 2 goals early. Then he settled in. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. It's the Leafs, too. Like, they have a history of losing in the first round. They even lost in the round of 0 last year if you thought it couldn't get worse than the round of 1. But if the Leafs don't win this series, I don't know. That front office has to trade one of their big 3 players. They have to. I mean, what more can you do to this team? Look who they added during the trade deadline. Nick Foligno. Some other player. Dave Rittich. But my point is, you look at Toronto's 3 goalies, Jack Campbell, Frederik Andersen, and Dave Rittich. In my opinion, there's still a question mark for their goaltending because you don't know what goalie is going to show up in that game. So they're starting Jack Campbell in Game 1. If Toronto loses, do you go Frederik Andersen for Game 2? Do you keep him for Game 1? Too many question marks for Toronto, but as Steve Dangle says, you jump or I don't know what he says, but I'm not even a Leaf fan, and I know this team a lot because I'm kind of forced to watch them because they're on every single damn channel over here. But nah, though, I have Leafs in 5. The only way I see Montreal winning is if Carey Price plays like Carey Price. And yeah. And game 6 for Montreal, if necessary, will have a capacity. The first time a Canadian division has had fans since the pandemic. So that's if it happens, if a game 6 happens. But according to me, I don't see game 6. I see Toronto winning this in 5. But they will be close games. I just think Toronto will edge out in each and every single game except for one. So I have Toronto in 5. Game 6 Montreal, there's going to be 2,500 fans, if I'm not mistaken, which is 11% capacity, which is pretty cool. I'm not from Montreal. I am Canadian, but I'm not from Montreal. I mean, you guys could probably tell where I'm from if I'm giving you all this information about the Leafs, and I'm a Bruins fan. And no, I did not bandwagon because the Bruins won in 2013. I was a fan before that happened. I was a fan of, I don't even know what year, 2010 maybe? Not when they won the cup. Don't put that in the comments. I was not a fan of Boston in 2011. I was a fan before they won the cup. So, but that's going to do it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And peace. This is the last video of round 1. I'll see you in round 2.